No, Charlie Sheen's only got 5, but Clint Eastwood's got 8.
Yeah, makes sense. Anyway. Whew, alrighty. Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to Smudcast number 249. We are talking about the life and sad ending of Steven Seagal. This is a video that just came out this year. It's got over 1 million views. And hey, you know what? It beat out a Matt Pat video on chocolate, which I was all ready to talk about because it's chocolate. It's awesome. Everyone loves it, unless you're weird.
Smud, don't
but when
lie,
it's
don't
Matt
lie.
Pat, it's not.
Don't
good.
lie. Don't. Yeah, it's not good. Don't
the
lie.
problem
This
is
is chocolate. No.
the problem is Matt Pat. That's true. So yeah.
I remember watching a video about McDonald's and thinking, boy, I wish he'd start talking about McDonald's at some point in this video.
Oh, I actually like the chocolate video. Like talks. The end conclusion is that most of the imports for chocolate in the U.S. is from West Africa, and West Africa, the majority of it does child labor. So don't buy chocolate
soft
from them.
Yeah, but child labor is a very soft term for that.
Yeah, he doesn't go into details, of course.
It's
as usual.
It's open.
He just,
it's
says,
open slavery. The parents sell their kids for a couple, I think $100, somewhat like that, and then the kids work on the plantations until they die.
Is that why chocolate from West Africa tastes so good? Because it's done by child labor.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. I thought it was a nice bit of flavor added to it.
I find it better than chocolate from Cuba or Mexico or other. I don't know why the southern countries of America put so much sugar in it. It's a bit too much for my taste. So.
Well, because no, I'm not gonna make a joke. Sugar looks like cocaine, but no, carry on.
I have tried.
It was a rubbish joke.
I have tried spicy chocolate from Mexico, which is interesting. Like I like it because you can do lots of You could put in cookies and cake. And it's such a unique flavor.
Chili and chocolate.
But not everyone likes chilies in their chocolate.
Just make a cooking show already.
Chili chocolate is awesome.
Just make a cooking show.
Yeah.
Please.
He's already doing it. Didn't you know?
Yeah.
Well,
By the way, do I have a wrench on your end? Because I don't have a wrench on my end.
You want to be a mod on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, ask. I think Matthias can do that. Just ask him. He's a mod.
Sure. Oh, other mods can do that?
I don't see why not.
Yeah. Should be fine.
Yeah.
I asked him.
All right, let me ask him.
If not, then I could do it manually, but it'll take some time. But anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. So Steven Seagal.
Why do you want to be a mod joke guy?
What? I don't know. Whatever he likes. I don't mind.
Bit weird. Anyway, continue about Steven.
Yeah, so Steven Seagal, this is going to be a very matter-of-fact sort of video because there's a robot voice or a text-to-speech thing. So it sounds weird, but the facts will surprise you on his personal life and how he went about doing his stuff.
Hey, as long as it's not about sexual harassment in anime, it's fine. It's fine.
I find this thumbnail interesting from afar when I just looked from the corner of my eye. When he's young and in uniform, he reminds me a lot of Tom Cruise.
Really? Oh, jeez.
He has a very long head for that. That's the thing that breaks it for me.
How many bottles of whiskey have you gone through already? No. How far away are you from your monitor as well? I'm just
okay, he almost has the eyes, but no, otherwise no.
I'm leaning back. That okay? And I'm out of whiskey.
Oh, Smud Inquisitor just messaged. He's not able to do it.
Okay, type in something in the chat so I could find your ID, and I'll just paste you in.
Okay, I'm just gonna type the word "the."
All right.
Just not the N word, okay?
Smart doesn't have the insane shocked avatar anymore.
Yeah, so it looks like Smut is the only one that's allowed to do it.
Okay.
I don't know. I should add to that I'm bad with faces. That's an autism thing.
Oh yeah, you just said Steven Seagal looks like Tom Cruise, so yeah, I believe you.
They're the young one. It's really horrible when people change their hairstyle or something. I was, who is that?
You see the yet?
It's so horrible.
All right,
some,
there you go.
some movies
Let's
and
do
TV shows. I can't tell the people apart.
Oh,
Alrighty. So this will take 8 minutes. It's, again, not a crazy video, just facts. Some guy saying this and that. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing.
it should be fun. It should be.
Yeah, it's straightforward. Nothing complicated. Very relaxing.
Let's do it.
Okay.
The life and sad ending of Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal was born Steven Frederick
Like my
Seagal
drinking
on
buddy.
April 10th, 19...
This is like the type of computer voice that you put in memes.
Great.
Yeah, text to
Hey, he
speech.
looks like my drinking buddy from 3 years ago.
Oh my! Oh my god! I didn't
You know, the
think
people that read the
this
Reddit
about.
posts and stuff.
How much they
It's the
crap.
it's the NPC voice.
Yes.
That's what
Welcome.
it is. It's the NPC voice.
Welcome to the internets, people. This is a story.
I am Microsoft Sam.
All right, let's do it.
That's
You gotta put up for that for the whole video. Great. What the fuck?
1950 in Lansing, Michigan, U.S. The son of medical technician Patricia and high school mathematics teacher Samuel Seagal.
Oh,
His
God.
mother was of Dutch, English, and German descent.
I like how his hairline is so different than the rest of his hair on his head. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The son
Like, it's very
Right.
like specific, and then the rest of his hair is like normal.
Yeah. The rest of it's like he's made sure that bit is like the best it can be, and then the rest of it it's like just put a brush through it
whatever.
once, it'll be
Did
fine.
he Photoshop
I don't have
that
time for
in?
this.
Well, it's
Yeah.
either implants or I don't know, paint.
I'd say it's
What he says is no one should ever be able to see me from the back.
He look right in
Because
this
I'm
picture.
always
He looks
facing
like
my
Penn
enemy.
from Penn and Teller.
Oh yeah,
Yes, he does. Yeah.
I think he is. This is one of his tricks.
they're both giant,
Actually,
tall men.
It turns out it's the wrong image. Someone got the wrong image for the video. It actually is.
It's just
This is how-
literally Penn.
This is how Penn lost weight. Like he gave all of
You
it to
need
Steven Seagal.
the fuck up.
Oh no.
Here's my final trick. I was Steven Seagal all along.
That was Steven Seagal.
I was doing some magic tricks, and then I found this little guy called Teller, and then, I don't know what happened. I was in Japan. And I started beating the shit out of everyone. I don't know how.
the son of medical technician Patricia and high school mathematics teacher Samuel Seagal. His mother was of Dutch, English, and German descent, while his father was the son of Russian Jews who had relocated to the U.S. When he was 5 years old, he moved with his parents to Fullerton, California. His mother later told People magazine that, prior to the move, Seagal was frail and suffered from asthma. He was a puny kid back then. But he really thrived after the move. Seagal attended Buena Park High School in Buena Park, California, and Fullerton College between 1970 and 1971. Seagal
Okay, how many pairs of these sunglasses does he own? It seems like he's
Every
Can
day
I-
he has a new one.
Can I just say something? He attended that school from 1970 to 1971.
Oh shit.
well. He was obviously very smart.
Like he finished
He-
studies 3 times fast. That's what is implied here.
It's just the way that it's like but when he went 1970 to 19. I was like 1979 or something, and he went 71. Wait, what?
Just a
that
fun
was very
fact.
quick.
I do have had a classmate at my university who managed to finish the 3-year program under a year. Like she picked up like all the subjects for the first semester and did them in prior. So it is possible, but it will have to be like
Yeah.
a genius.
I
think like Steven
yeah.
Seagal is the one. Like really. Well,
If anyone could do it, it's Steven Seagal. Obviously, I mean,
Steven
Yeah.
Seagal.
Well, to be honest with you, he probably just went into the class, broke the teacher's neck, and said, "I passed myself," and like jumped out a window.
Come on, man. Like I can pass all of this. All right.
All married his
Steven,
wife.
Steven, you're
Miyako
48. Get out of my office.
Fujitani,
I was
the
in a
daughter of
movie
an
once.
Aikido instructor. With Fujitani, he had a son, actor and model Kentaro Seagal, and a daughter, writer, and actress Ayako Fujitani. Seagal left Miyako to move back to the United States.
Wait. He left his wife just to move to the States?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had his role there, and that's why. Like he completed Japan.
I gotta go back
Yeah.
to America and film a movie. I gotta leave you.
But that kind of explains why he can speak.
Steven, we can all go
Japanese.
together.
Like I think
Steven,
like
we can all go. No,
Yeah.
the plane's too small. It can only fit me.
It's just like, like the explanation is like, I gotta go back to America and leave my wife in Japan. Like, what?
and kids.
What?
My wife and kids in Japan. Okay.
It
can all go.
wasn't even
What-
named
Is
Seagal.
his wife Japanese?
Right.
That's first one, yes.
Yeah,
Because
but
if,
can you
if
imagine
his
him
wife
saying-
is Japanese, then she probably wanted to stay with family, and he didn't, which is actually pretty common.
There's,
Oh, yeah, I know,
there's just
that's
no
it's probably what happened.
explanation.
It's just the fact that no, he's not explained it. He could literally have gone, "No, babe, America's just too small for a woman and 2 kids. Just not enough space. No, just
Just stay in Japan.
stay in Japan. It's bigger. Don't worry.
I'm sure
Stay living in this
Tokyo is big enough for you.
this 2-room apartment.
I don't
It'll be
know if
fine."
these photos are any, like, they're just random photos of Steven Seagal.
Yes.
Yeah, these are random photos of Steven Seagal. He did not look like this at that point.
Yeah, in
in
the
time.
70s and 80s. Like, no.
During this time, he met actress and model Kelly LeBrock, with whom he began an affair that led to Fujitani granting him a divorce.
Grant.
Seagal was
Granting him,
briefly married
granting
to actress
Well, that
I
was
grant
fast.
you a divorce. Well, do you not think it? It wasn't the leaving her behind with 2 kids stuck in Japan that made her divorce.
What a great father figure.
What
What
is
a
he
great
wearing?
guy. What a
Is this the
guy.
woman that he divorced?
No, that's the woman he got with.
Is that pajamas
Oh,
or
okay.
is that like some sort of?
I was gonna say, if he just left a white woman stranded in Japan, that's fucking weird.
He can leave a white woman anywhere. She'll
Is that-
be fine.
That's not even a Chinese collar. What is this? What is this shirt?
Does that lady have like mustache? Because like there's like some hair growing around her lips or something. Like
I'm seeing
it's
it.
so
Yeah, I'm
obvious.
seeing it. Yeah.
She has a
No,
very,
yeah.
very what's the word? The nose, like the bridge of the nose to the tip of her nose to her eyebrows are like so straight.
She's a
Yeah.
painting.
Yeah.
Something's not
She's
right.
got parallel line. Parallel line.
Yeah, it's like you could roll a car down that. It's like so smooth.
He just doesn't even look. It doesn't even look like Steven Seagal. It just looks like a fat guy that's just wearing his sunglasses.
Oh no! Like, this is like the progress. Like he was like between like his acting career and like the fat Seagal that we have now.
I don't.
So, like-
when is this?
He was built. He was built for the house.
The 90s? Like what's going on here?
I would say like early 2000s maybe.
No.
Late?
This is. I think this is late 90s because he looks just thinner than his Belly of the Beast performance. Where he
Yes.
literally was.
Well, this
Where
is
that was yeah.
this is before the glasses with the yellow tint. So I'm guessing
Yeah.
he was figuring it out. Well, I gotta get the right pair of glasses to wear when I go around the world and throw people around the world. I don't know. Like maybe he's
Do you
figuring
think
it out.
Do you think Ryan Johnson took inspiration for like Snoke's outfit from what Steven Seagal was
It's-
wearing?
Yes.
It's very gold.
Maybe Steven Seagal was the body actor. For
Like look at how much fabric he's got on his arms. Like that, they must like cover his hands when he lets them loose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's not buttoning it up, so it's like, is this like a robe? Like, what is he doing?
I like to wear my fortune on myself.
Samurai.
Yeah.
I don't like buttons that get in the way of punching people.
Your Steven Seagal impression just sounds perpetually sleepy.
Well, he is perpetually.
He is. He's always sitting down.
He is sleepy. Have you ever watched a Steven Seagal movie?
Past 20
It's
years,
like the bloke's gonna pass out.
Yeah, he never does any. Well, he does, but it's very quick, or he holds a gun and he just walks very slowly.
All the time.
I'm just gonna. It's like in his contract. It's like if he sits down, he is allowed to fall asleep on set.
That's why he has sunglasses, so no one can see.
Yeah.
No one can tell.
All they have to do is make sure that when he does fall asleep, they got a blanket and a cup of warm cocoa to put next to him, and they'll get the next scene done.
All right. Here's Cyrek. I was told I look like a young Steven Seagal at work. I peaked.
Oh God, I am so sorry.
Hashtag praise Seagal and blame Prophet Hawk. What?
Oh yeah. I'm the
Not
prophet
Goku
of
sounds
Steven
good
Seagal
right
somehow.
Okay. Well. All right. This is an amazing photo, but we got to keep going.
I don't make the rules, Smud. The chat does.
Oh, okay.
Our cult does.
Adrian LaRussa in 1984, but that
This is
marriage
not 1984. No way.
That's not
No
1984.
way.
No. No.
He's big in this one.
Yeah, he's not. That's
Jack-
not 1984 because when was Under Siege?
Well, no, in the
92?
80s he was thin. He was tall and thin.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, Under Siege is 92, and that's what people see as peak Seagal. And he wasn't. He didn't
Look,
have a
Hawk,
double
like the
chin
moment Steven doesn't need to be on the screen, he gets back on the weight.
like
Like he probably had like a specific coach that like, okay, Steven, you can't look like this on the screen. You need to lose some weight.
His coach speaks really quickly, and then Steven just speaks really slowly. So it's like a really weird. You gotta get all your fat back moves. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, we gotta do all these things, Steven. Yeah, we do it. As he sat back slowly falling asleep.
Yeah, it can be. It cannot be in the 80s. Like I just looked
There's
up.
no
like,
way. There's no way.
Maybe-
with that double chin there.
Maybe
It's in the 80s.
Yeah, maybe these are his kids, and this is like early 2000s. Like that would make more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. The girl looks very weird.
That's probably his kids then. Yeah.
Let's go with that.
marriage was
Okay.
annulled year over concerns that his divorce had not yet been finalized. LeBrock gave birth to Seagal's daughter Annalisa in early 1987.
See, this is a young shot. Okay, like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's legit.
that looks right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the money shot.
Well,
Also,
maybe he
why is
went to the
Steven Seagal still
future and then back to the past. Maybe he's a time traveler.
Also, why does this picture look like he's standing on that woman's toe?
Because he is. What?
She's got a face on it like he's just stood on her toe.
This is what I do to all women.
I'm trying to make a joke. I just like I don't know what to say.
I don't know. It's just. But it does. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It just.
I'm just baffled how much
Ooh,
his
Steven.
face changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of pounds.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
it went from long to a ball.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get fat. Whereas it just
What?
turns into a ball.
If it was
It turned
fat
into a
Steven
bright red
Seagal, then
beach
she
ball.
would have been acting like Barf from Spaceballs in the statue.
Yeah.
That's a much better one. Yeah. Oh my god.
You've been
And
thrown by.
LeBrock married in September
800,000 pound
1987,
elephant.
and their son Dominic was born in June 1990. Their daughter
Good, yeah,
Arissa
use
was born
pictures.
in
So this is his third wife at this point? 1987?
Yes.
Jeez, that's fast.
Yeah, probably. Well,
So
that's
this
the second
picture
one.
is
the
from
second
97
one
to
was-
90.
Yeah, but the second wife was over and done with within a year. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
in 1993. The following year, LeBrock filed for divorce citing irreconcilable differences.
Wow, that was fast. Okay, so both marriages were like a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man.
Wow,
This
he
is
looks
not
so
the
happy
same
in this
man.
photo.
Jeez.
Why do humans
Fucking hell.
transform so much?
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
The joy
if you
is
want,
resonating
if you
off
wanted to hide his
face, by the way.
identity, he could have. This is how you do it.
Oh dear.
All right.
What a
Seagal
smile.
is Mongolian Erdenitu Yabatsik, better known.
What? What did he just say? Sorry, I
I have
couldn't.
Married
no
to a
idea.
Mongolian.
Here's a bit of the
Mongolian,
basic.
Tibetan.
What?
Mr.
Seagal is
Bombast.
married to Mongolian
Sorry.
Erdenitu Yabatsik, better known as El. They have one
El.
son together, Kanzong.
L.
Along with those years, his career was known to be. In 1987,
Married
Seagal
to
began work
Jimmy
on his first
Putin's
film,
cozy.
Above
Why
the
is
Law, with
Vladimir Putin there?
Andy Davis.
What?
Why is there no mention of Vladimir
These
Putin?
photos are so random. What the hell's going on?
Can I just point out with his fourth wife, right? With his fourth wife, look how miserable he looks with his fourth wife, right? Look how miserable
You know
he
what's
looks
funny?
there.
When he takes
Then
off
go
his
to that
sunglasses,
Putin.
it's like a completely different guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at this
Amazing.
picture. Look how miserable he looks with his fourth wife, right? Then go into that picture of Putin. Look at that smile.
I know. He's got that sly look on his face when Putin's there.
He's so happy. He's so happy to be next to him.
Of course he
Well,
is. With
my wife
Putin, he can
knows-
talk about martial arts.
Yeah. These are random photos. Don't know what to do. Anyway, about his career. Anyway, here's Vladimir Putin. Okay.
Career was nutty. In 1987, Seagal began work on his first film, Above the Law, with director Andrew Davis.
Vladimir.
This is not a 1987 photo, guys.
This is gonna be a nice, relaxing Smudcast. I can tell.
He looks
Very
like-
laid back one.
In 1987, he met Vladimir Putin. Like, what?
The following years, but finally got to be the president of Russia.
No. In 1984, he met Vladimir Putin. In 1984, Putin filed for divorce.
No, the Soviet Union fell apart.
Yeah. I just love his little smile here. It really like warms my heart. It's like, oh, he's so happy.
You're used to him being a miserable fuck all the time.
Yeah, I know. No, it's just
All my wives cannot make me happy, but when I'm around Vladimir Putin,
Yeah.
Something about our old Vlad. He just.
Finally, someone who understands me and my needs.
I also fund my movies. Oh, I've got to keep going. This is great.
Success. Seagal's subsequent movies were Hard to Kill, Marked for Death, and Out for Justice. All were box office hits, making him an action hero. Later, he achieved wider, mainstream success in 1990.
see, those are different. Even though they're the similar tint, those are different glasses.
They are
You
different.
just
Oh, yeah,
different
yeah,
frames.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a different.
They're
frame.
usually some orange type.
All this is just like making me wonder. Like he would be like a really good Sonic villain, like Dr. Eggman, because like he has so many of these fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he
Because
would be.
he's the Eggman.
Fuck Jim Carrey, like it's Steven Seagal.
He is the Eggman.
Hey,
He's
Sonic.
like the opposite of Jim Carrey. Well, Jim Carrey's like rubber faced and energetic.
Can act.
Steven Seagal is just and can act. Steven Seagal is just po-faced, fat, and just slow.
You know what? Steven Seagal would be a great Eggman. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna commit to this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he should be a
He
good. He
has
should be
the
a
weight.
good.
Yeah.
I might start a petition for Sonic 2. Get Steven Seagal as Eggman. Yeah.
Well, it's too late now because you already got one person to do it, so it would be weird for continuity reasons. You could have his grandfather come back as Robotnik, though.
Look
No,
how much,
no, no,
look
no,
how
no,
much
because-
Seagal changed.
Yeah,
And
but
Eggman
here's
does
the
change
thing, though.
too. He was
Yeah.
slim too at first.
Yeah.
No, he
So,
wasn't.
Sonic Generation.
Yeah.
He was always a fat fuck. What are you talking about?
No,
No, Eggman was always a fat fuck.
before he
Yeah.
turned into Robotnik, he was a slim guy.
I've never seen a Slim Robotnik, and I've played the old ones, the new
you
ones.
have never
Played?
never
You haven't
watched
read the comic, man.
You never read
you
the.
have watched the Adventures
You
of
never
Sonic
read the
the Hedgehog.
movie.
Yeah, what was it? One panel?
I'm like, calm
That
down,
was the
Nick.
storylines.
You're getting angry.
It's the pre-story.
There's probably one panel where they got some back alley jerk off to draw a really
Okay,
slim looking Robotnik.
So you want
No,
a
he's-
fat bastard to play Robotnik, and we're now putting forward Steven Seagal. Perfect casting.
No, originally he was working together with Sonic, as Sonic was his lab assistant or something, and his name was Kintobo, which is just
Look at that!
Robotnik
That's
backwards.
Dr.
It was
Eggman.
a
It's
good one.
perfect.
Yeah, we agree. You seem to have disagreed with yourself. I don't know where.
Yeah, but how?
Oh no, I'm talking about how I've never seen him slim though. I didn't know there was a slim one. I've never seen it.
It's that was
What?
when he
Well,
was
hold
when he
on, a
was
slim
when he was
Eggman.
sane and
I
good,
haven't
and
read the
then he
comics.
had some.
If it
And he
was
had
it
some
only in the
weird
comics or
accident and
something,
turned
or was it
into a
like some
crazy
niche
bad
TV
guy.
show or what?
Are we talking about Eggman here, or are we talking about Steven Seagal? I'm confused.
We're talking about Dr. Eggman.
Yes.
We're talking about
Right, okay.
Oh, it's in the pre-story is in the comic,
Yeah,
and that's because
this is
he's,
true.
he's sane before. Has a different name. It's like Robotnik.
Wait, so there is
backwards.
a skinny Robotnik that's in the comics?
Yes, there is.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then he has some lab accident and turns into the fat Robotnik.
Oh my god, I see him.
Which is
I see
unlike
him.
Steven Seagal, so he's so fast you can't see him before he kills you.
You say he's so fat he kills you, or so fast?
Yes. Both,
Oh boy.
but mainly fat.
The skinny Robotnik kind of reminds me of Monk Doll.
Oh,
1990
carry-
took Lisa
carry on.
Under Siege, which reunited Seagal with director Andrew Davis. Seagal directed and
More
starred in
Putin!
On Deadly
What?
Ground in
Why is
1994.
Putin there again?
He's just randomly photobombed.
Can I just say something? We've now seen Putin twice, and we've probably seen one of his wives.
Why does this remind me of Bud Spencer and Terence Hill?
It is Bud Spencer. They were trying to make a reboot, but it didn't really catch on.
Yeah, I want to
Make a
make a spaghetti western with Seagal and Putin. Be awesome.
Putin is finally the Terence Hill replacement we all
Can you
need.
imagine that
Oh god.
that poor horse that has to carry Steven Seagal around?
William Shatner show up. Of course.
Ah,
I'm
people
trying to
look
think of,
Oh,
like,
shit.
Seagal.
So say if we remade The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with Putin and Seagal, who's the good? Because it's definitely not those two. So who would be the good in the story?
Let's
first
see.
wife?
We're still alive.
We can
Who's
cast.
still alive? Who's still alive?
We can cast Glib for that.
So Putin would be the bad.
Neil
would be
Breen.
the ugly. Neil Breen would be the good.
What?
Oh my god, that'd be
No.
amazing. I am the,
I would have
I am
said
the
David
goodest- I am the
Carradine.
goodest.
I want the
I'm
movie
the
to
good.
have some sort of a chance.
I am the goodest, bestest gunslinger in the whole world. I'm also a scientist who can bring down the American government from a laptop.
In the Wild West.
In the Wild West. That's how good he is.
This is too much.
Oh. Also, to answer the question about the horse holding Steven Seagal, all the riding scenes will be from a distance, so it's a stunt double.
They can do it with
They can't.
Come on.
Yeah, they couldn't hoist him up onto a horse. Cranes are hard to come by, Smud. You know what I mean? It's got a forklift truck just slowly raising up.
God damn. This is a wonderful video.
I want to see Steven Seagal and put him right into the sunset to Ennio Morricone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they'd just be rolling into the sunset. To be honest. Oh.
Featuring Mike Dean, R. Lee Ermey, and Billy Bob Thornton in minor supporting roles. On Deadly Ground was poorly received by critics, especially denouncing Seagal's long environmental speech in the film. Regardless, Seagal considers it one of the most important and relevant moments in his career.
Oh, he
Seagal followed this with a sequel to one of his...
I thought he was going to say history. I thought he was going to say one of the most important moments in history. That would have been funny.
But can I just say, have we gone back to the same picture of Putin and Seagal again?
Yes.
Why? Why?
Look how they the way Putin looks and the way Steven looks to Putin.
It's almost like
this is a
Steven's
bromance.
Little tap. It's like giving him a little tap on the arse.
You ate my beans.
Hi, babe.
Of his most successful films, Under Siege, titled Under Siege 2, Dark Territory. In 1996, he had a role in the Kurt Russell film Executive Decision, portraying a special ops soldier who only appears in the film's first 45 minutes.
Isn't that the one where he dies?
He filmed a police...
Yes.
Yeah, he gets sucked out of an airplane.
Yes.
Yeah. One of his best roles, to be honest.
Yeah.
His outfit is slowly becoming more Eggman-like.
I told you he's a supervillain.
See, that's a Chinese collar, but it's not buttoned up. Like, what the hell, dude? Why can't you fit into your clothing?
Also, the guy to the right of him looks very uncomfortable.
Because he really likes his jacket.
Like the white guy in the background, like he's like, oh.
No, the guy holding the JVC
camera?
light.
Yeah.
Look at that. He feels very awkward.
He couldn't sleep for days. He's like, oh, please help me.
He saw Seagal. His entire brain melted.
I've seen things you people will never know.
I'm loving all the other people's facial faces next to him. It's just so weird, these photos. I'm loving it. It's great. What a weird
police drama, Man. In another environmentally conscious and commercially unsuccessful film, Fire Down Below, he played an EPA agent fighting industrialists dumping toxic waste in the Kentucky hills. In 1998, Seagal made The Patriot, another environmental thriller that was his first direct-to-video release in the United States. After producing Prince of Central Park, Seagal returned to cinema screens with the release of Exit Wounds in March 2001. The film had fewer martial arts scenes than Seagal's previous films, but it was a commercial success, taking almost $80 million worldwide.
Ooh.
Wow.
However, he was unable to capitalize on this success, and his next two projects were both critical and commercial failures. Other than his role as a villain in Robert Rodriguez' Machete, All of
How
the
the
films
fuck do they
Seagal
get 'em
has
on Good
made
Morning
since the latter
Britain?
half of 2001 have been released direct to video in
How the
North
fuck do they
America,
get him on
with some
that?
theatrical releases to other countries around the world.
Maybe they donated a pair of sunglasses.
Seagal is credited as a producer and sometimes
Probably.
a writer on many of these DTV movies, which include Black Dawn, Belly of the Beast, Out of Reach, Submerged, Kill Switch, Urban Justice, Pistol Whip, Against the Dark, Driven to Kill, A Dangerous Man, Born to Raise Hell, and The Keeper. In 2009, A&E
It's just so
Network
funny
premiered the
because
reality-
Putin is so out of place. It's like a meme.
I
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
honestly have, like,
Putin's
a
not even
feeling that
doing anything funny. It's just that he's so out of place. That makes it
It's that
funny.
he's there. It's just so weird that he's talking about movies and there's fucking Vladimir
Yeah,
Putin.
fucking
just
Vladimir
stood
Putin
there
poking
going,
his head in for no reason. Yeah, it's weird.
I have a feeling that like this video was made with an algorithm because it's random pictures, same speed of zoom. It's just like reading a Wikipedia article or something.
It's stupid.
Oh, maybe. Putin is like producing all these directive.
Oh, I just.
What was the point of this video? Did we pick it just to be stupid or like what?
Oh, people voted for it.
It got voted. People voted.
Because there's like not any reason to tear shit out of it. Like it's just a computer voice just talking about him.
Yeah, but it's about Steven Seagal though.
We're
so
talking
it
about
wins.
fucking Dr. Eggman and Putin showing up.
Yeah, it's great.
Here's Jake the Surgeon. It is our Lord, the one who makes our lives better. Praise be Seagal, for he is with us. Oh, God.
Yeah.
But honestly, this is like much better choice than MadPad. Like, there was also like the most disgusting like food video I have ever seen being suggested on the Smart Discord. That was like salad night. I don't think like I have ever seen food that more disgusting than that. So
I kind of want to see.
Talking about Steven Seagal.
I kind of want to see a Final Fight movie where he plays Hagar.
Yeah, that
Kind of want to see it.
I don't think
You know
he has
who
the
Hagar
physique.
is?
I don't think he has the physique. No.
You're right. He's more fat than muscles. Then you can CG it.
Yes,
That'd
yes.
be funny. That'd be funny if you CG it.
Yeah.
Or maybe like he could be like at the very beginning, like acting as one, because he would be just sitting in a chair setup. Like he can't do that. When he needs
Honestly,
to
I think-
stand up, then it's double pay though.
Honestly, I think the only movie he could probably star in nowadays is a remake of The Blob. That's about it.
Here's Cyrek,
Honestly-
sucked out of the plane for our sins. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he rose in Under Siege. Yeah, see?
Yeah, you'd probably make a better Wario than a Hagar.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I want to see if there's any more pictures of Vladimir Putin. Because, it's kind of interesting. Not heard much about him in a
Let's
long
see if
time.
Putin shows up. I bet you Putin's going to show up again.
Maybe Putin is
Yeah.
one of his sons. What
Watch
if
him
that's
show up like 4 more times.
Okay, we've got to make a guess. How many more times do you think Putin's going to show up?
4?
Yeah, I'm
4?
gonna also guess 4. I'm gonna commit to
What?
4.
Smart, how
4.
many do you think?
He's gonna repeat the same 2 photos over again.
Okay, so just 2 then. Okay. I think, yeah, I think it's going to be about 3 times. Wisp?
What is it?
So Smut says 2, you say 3, and then me and Hawk say 4.
No,
what?
Mark says
It was-
4.
I said
How do you get
4,
me
yeah,
and
was
how do you
Oh,
get
okay.
mine and Mark's accents mixed up?
I'm not getting the accents mixed up. I'm getting the usernames mixed up.
Right. Wisp, how many more times do you think that Vladimir Putin will show up in this video?
In overall or in what's left?
In what's left?
Just the remainder of the video.
2.
Two.
I will
So
also add that like I think
2.
Chuck Norris is going to show up again because we need to
Maybe
balance
3,
out
but
the
I'll
game.
stick with 2.
So 2, Smuds 2, I'm 3, and Mark and Yokai are 4. Okay, let's see.
All right.
All right.
If it's turns to be 0, I'll be very upset.
You know what's funny is when you look at the Discord chat, the 2 on the left say 4, the 1 in the middle divides it with 3, and then the 2 on the right say 2. So it's 4-3-2.
Reality television series Steven Seagal, Lawman, focusing on Seagal as a deputy in Louisiana. In 2011, he produced and starred in a 13-episode television. In the 2010
Okay.
Television? He was in an entire television?
Television show.
A 13 part
episode television show.
Show. No, they didn't even. Show never even got mentioned. Just television. Thank you, computer voice. You read that line really well.
Here is Jake the Surgeon. He is with us. Yeah. He is with us. Shower in his glory. He stands on that deadly ground. Yeah. Oh, no. What is that? Is that one of his song lyrics?
I don't know.
Probably.
I really don't. Why would you spend $5 on that? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't you do that?
That's half a steak, isn't it?
Dr. Chrisman, too tall to be Wario. I love that one person actually acknowledged it.
Well,
All right, let's just...
Cyric thinks there's going to be 6 more Putins.
6 more God, you madman. In this match... Wow. Ooh.
Maybe the
If there is, I'll tip my hat at you.
Just watch, just out of nowhere near
Putin's
the
in
end, it's just going to be
background.
Putin. There's just going to be a fuck ton of, like, one after the other.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Putin combo.
You never know when Vladimir Putin suddenly...
And all of a sudden, Putin. He didn't ask for this. He didn't want.
All right.
Tens. Direct-to-video films
Come on,
increasingly
Putin.
started to become ensemble pieces,
Come on,
with Seagal
Putin.
playing minor or supporting roles,
Come on.
despite the fact that he often received top billing.
Of course.
Maximum Conviction, Force of Execution, Gut
Man,
Shot
that's a
Straight,
massive
Code
zoom
of
in
Honor,
right there.
Sniper,
in comparison to
Special
the last
Ops,
one.
The Asian
He's also
Connection,
cut his
The
lip as
Perfect
well.
Weapon, Cartels, and
he's
China
got a canker
Salesman
sore
all
there.
exemplify this trend.
He was in Perfect Weapon?
Was he?
I don't remember him in Perfect Weapon.
No.
There was that other guy. The main character of Perfect Weapon was that younger guy who did... Was it Kenpo? I can't remember what martial art he did. I just remember he had that ring that he...
Okay, up now.
He had that ring that he
God,
spun around, and he used it as a brass knuckle. Because I don't know, he was getting
He
serious.
was in the perfect weapon.
He wasn't in it?
Wasn't it?
Yes, he was.
Really?
I'm show you evidence.
What part did he play?
Like he's on the cover.
Fat get in the rear or something.
Fuck.
As soon as I see this picture with him holding the ring, I immediately imagine him as Green Lantern.
Here you go.
Oh, for God's sake.
The Perfect Weapon.
He's the main on the cover.
Yeah. Like the guy wants to shoot his leg, but
Okay, I'm talking about the 1991 version. The Perfect Weapon.
yeah. That's why it's the perfect weapon.
Oh, so it's right, yeah.
They're both called The Perfect Weapon.
Oh shit.
Wow,
Like-
someone's got get some lawyers.
Nobody cares because no one's seen this version. They just like look at it up like, oh, it's just Steven.
Question: Is Vladimir Putin in that movie?
He is. Can't you see it? It's the bald guy.
Oh, oh no!
So let's just see this. All right, so he's literally wearing his trademark sunglasses.
Yep.
He's doesn't really I mean, he's still wearing his Chinese collared shirt.
He's always doing some weird Asian shit.
Also, does it say? Hang on, let me just recheck it. Does it say Steven Seagal is in that picture, or no? Because a lot of his movies have a situation where it goes Steven Seagal is the perfect weapon, something like that, or Steven Seagal is hard to kill and stuff like that.
No, in this picture he lost weight again.
It's called Photoshop. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's just.
It looks like it's indoors.
It looks like.
Oh, it's at night and it's just really weird lighting.
So these are both called The Perfect Weapon. One's in 1991. When was the one you showed me? Like, when did that one come in? Must be in the 2000s.
2016.
Oh yeah,
16.
Yes, 5 years ago.
Wow, I've never heard of it.
No, I never even knew he. Yeah.
Oh wow, that was a really bad movie. 3 at the IMDb, 10% Rotten Tomatoes. Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
10%. That's 9% more than you usually get.
All right, fine. Makes more sense. Different film.
Has led some commentators to criticize Seagal for his low-effort participation in movies which heavily promote his involvement. In 2011, he starred in the series entitled
It looks photoshopped.
It was renewed for a second season on Reels Channel in 2012. In the UK, True Justice has been repackaged as a series of DVD movies, with each disc editing together 2 episodes. Seagal's music appears in some of his films, for example, Into the Sun and Ticker, where he appears as part of a bar band, as does his fluency in other languages and religion. In addition to acting and IQ...
You gotta be fucking kidding me! You gotta be fucking kidding me! Wait a minute, does that count as 2 Putins? Does that count as 2 Putins?
Yes.
That's 2 Putins!
What
That's 2 Putins! That's 2! That's 2 in one picture! That's 2 in one picture! I wish I would have called it, because just to be a jackass, I wanted to say, watch there be more than 1 Putin. I wish I would have actually said it.
This can't be a real reflection.
That's
2 Putins.
Photoshop.
With communist Bitcoin
what
in the background.
What is going on?
What is this?
I don't know what this is going.
Is he?
What is this?
He's wearing a chain.
He's photoshopped into this. He's photoshopped into this.
I don't even. I know that. I'm just wondering
Look at the
someone's
hair.
done
What the
it.
hell is this?
Yeah. No,
That's
the
2
real hair.
Putins.
I just.
We're halfway there, folks.
He still looks like a fucking
And
villain.
It looks like the chain is photoshopped onto him too.
I just.
Yeah, I know. It looks really weird.
What the hell?
What a picture!
Where'd you find this?
Yeah.
Is this from some movie?
Oh god, who knows?
I don't know.
Communist
great.
Bitcoin. Like, what?
It's wonderful. I just.
Oh, Steven Seagal settles charges of unlawfully promoting cryptocurrency. The Securities and Exchange Commission said that the actor was paid to promote the initial coin offering for a cryptocurrency company, but did not properly disclose the agreement. I guess it's related to that.
Oh, right. Okay. So what does Putin have to do with that then?
I don't know.
Because Russia?
Russians.
Because Putin.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw the reflection on his eyes. I was like, I swear to God, if that's Putin. And then I looked and, yep.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I was like, no. I was like, that's great. Okay.
Here's Taker 610. Saw the title and thought the man had died. Okay. That's a Twitter thing, not a YouTube thing. Jeez. Here's Jake.
I thought he was dead, so I'd come and check to make sure he was. Highly disappointed.
Here's Jake the Surgeon. Seagal wasn't in a television in the physical sense. He turned himself into broadcasting wavetisms to grace our screens in his greatness. Okay.
I still love that. He was in a 13-part television.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we just sat there going like, and the next word.
Here's Jake again. In a world infected by COVID, one man has the cure. Steven Seagal is lethal vaccination. What?
Lethal vaccination.
Lethal
Mark, you need to Photoshop Putin into your sunglasses, Mark.
I have to.
It has to be done.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm looking for the image.
So-
I'm gonna do like a Google image search for that fucking picture.
You have to get that exact picture of Putin.
Crypto.
Is
Steven Seagal.
that the same picture of Putin we saw before when he was in the lower left corner?
No. It's
No, this is a
completely
different one.
Yeah. He doesn't have a little happy smile on him. He seems kind of angry.
All right.
Oh, come on! One more Putin and I win. Come on, one more Putin. Come
Come
on.
on, two more Putins. Two more Putins.
But it needs to be different
You got
pictures than we had before.
I think I found.
No. It doesn't
Master.
have to be different. Doesn't have to be different ones. It just has to be.
It doesn't have to be
Another
different
picture.
Putins. It just has to be. He just has to
picture
be
of
on the
Putin.
screen that many times.
Yeah.
Oh,
Separate
okay.
instances.
What was the person in chat who said 6?
That was
That was
Cyrus.
Cyrek.
Direct. 4 more. Come on, you can do this. If I don't win, I want you to win. I want.
Keto also plays the guitar. His songs
Two
have been
more Putins.
featured in several of his movies, including Fire Down Below and Ticker. Among his extensive collection are guitars previously owned by the Kings, Albert, BB, and Freddie, as well as Bo
Did anybody
Diddley,
else
Stevie
frantically
Ray
scan
Vaughan,
their eyes
Buddy
for a
Guy,
Putin in the
Howard
background?
Wolf,
Or was that just
Muddy
me?
Yes.
Waters, and Jimi Hendrix.
I did as well.
In 2005, he released his first album, Songs from the Crystal Cave, which has
Modern
a mix
Glasses.
of pop, world, country,
Looks
and
like he was
blues
going through
music.
some kind of phase with these
It
ones.
features
Is this like those blue lights or blue wavelength computer glasses that I
Yes.
see?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. The guy looks like he's just taken the biggest spliff and doesn't know where it is.
He looks so sweaty. Like he can barely hold.
Yeah, he looks
himself together.
he looks really greasy.
I must
Oh,
eat.
this is also a bad shot. You see the what do you call this when you see the red reflection in the eyes?
Jaundice?
Red eye.
The evil
It's just
spirit.
called
It's a
red
really
eye.
bad photo.
No, that's not John.
That's yellow. Sorry, wrong color.
Yeah.
I can't tell what the yellow lens is. Okay.
I know, just first thing you said, John, this is like, no.
I mean, the reflection of the blood vessels of his retina through his pupils that get
Yes,
reflected. I don't know your weird English words.
I know, but no, just know, but in English, no, it's not jaundice. Jaundice is something completely different. I'm pretty sure jaundice has something to do with the liver.
It could be any
Not
numerous dysentery problems. Who knows?
With Steven Seagal, you cannot rule out any.
Who knows what he's been eating? Just a lot. All right.
Mr. Seagal, you've got cholera. How did you get this?
Oh boy.
Is he diabetic?
Oh,
He has what's asthma? He's born with asthma, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Those
so,
are really
no,
sweaty.
he's not diabetic. He's struggling to breathe.
we're
Oh, dear.
1 minute almost finished this video. Wow, it's amazing.
I'm still hoping for the two Putins to show up.
Come on, one more Putin. Come on. Come on. One more Putin. One more Putin. Come on. Give it a minute. We'll do this. Come on.
Duets with
I win
Trevor,
nothing
Lieutenant
but satisfaction.
Richie, Lady Saw, and Stevie Wonder. The soundtrack to Seagal's 2005
Is it a reflection?
I'm looking for a reflection.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah.
Is that him? No, that's a tree.
You have like the biggest open mouth smile on your face, staring in his glasses, like, come on, where is he?
Adolf Hitler asshole.
Like as it zooms in, you're looking closer at your monitor.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's like that. Where are you, you Russian
Where's this fucking
bastard?
guy? He's got another minute to show up.
Putins.
Come on. Come on, we can do this.
Putin. Come on, Putin.
The Sun features several songs from the album. One of his album tracks, Girl It's Alright, was also released as a single in several countries alongside an accompanying music
We're getting very
video.
close to his nose here.
Seagal's second album,
No!
titled Mojo Priest,
Come
was
on,
released in
no.
April 2006.
Come on.
Subsequently, he spent
We're
the
not
summer
listening
of
to a word this
2006
fucking
touring
thing
the
says.
United
We're just
States
looking
and
at
Europe
Putin
with
now.
his band, Thunderbox, in
on.
support of the album.
Come on, Putin.
In 2017,
Come on, we're
ready.
Rossi accused Seagal of sexually harassing her during a movie audition.
I don't care about
alleged-
sexual
It's about sexual harassment.
I know.
In 2017, actress Portia de Rossi accused Seagal of sexually harassing her during a movie audition. De Rossi alleged that during an audition in Seagal's office, he told her how important it was to have chemistry off-screen before
Imagine if the
unzipping his
thumbnails
pants.
were Putin's.
On November video. Seagal's second
What are you doing?
It looks. I think Smudboy won.
There was one last picture.
Uh,
I
wanna-
think Smudboy
Yeah,
and Wisp
really
won.
Just wanted to compare Gogol 13 to Steven Seagal there.
Oh. you think Gogo was inspired by Steven? No. Gogo is from
Probably.
I think Steven
Really?
Seagal was inspired by GoGo 13.
hard to say.
I think it's the other way around.
He's a very Japanese, like obviously Steven Seagal is inspired by Japan and what have you, but
Gogo 13 came out in 72, 3.
oh yeah,
First one. Yeah. So there's a chance that he saw it. Oh god. Oh
I
god.
didn't really mean it. I was just being an asshole.
maybe I wouldn't put it too far removed, but that guy was inspired by all kinds of stuff, so it doesn't really matter specifically where it came from.
So are we saying there's only been 2 more Putins then?
There were only
Just
2 more
the very last-
Putins, and they were in the same picture. Yeah.
Smart, we win.
So yeah,
Spud and Wisp won.
he looks sick because his body hasn't adapted to this planet's atmosphere.
He needs a green sun.
The green sun.
You know, there's people that gamble on shit like that, like that gamble money on things like that. Like okay, like no, like you don't understand. Like when you go to like the Super Bowl, there are people that gamble hundreds of dollars, and they let you do it. They gamble hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars on what color the Kool-Aid's going to be.
Yeah. It's called gambling.
I used to work for a company.
Gambling is just when you gamble, like you keep it simple, like who's gonna win, and if you're ballsy, then it's like, okay, well, by how much are they gonna win?
Well, I
But
remember.
they're like, oh yeah, what?
No.
I
You
gambled that he's
people
gonna throw it
gamble for
with
loads.
the. I bet he's gonna throw it to this guy in this inning
in the UK.
while sneezing.
Yeah, people do that. Yeah.
It's
I think
sick.
gambling on what color the thing is simple enough.
I was like,
Yeah,
I know
gambling, yeah.
I was like, I know the Gatorade's gonna be orange, but I'm not doing it. And I was right, it was orange. But I'm not gonna fucking gamble on it.
You should put a bet on it.
Yeah,
If I was
it
on
should be
vacation,
orange.
if I happened to be like, okay, that's like something I would do if I was on vacation and I just did it for fun. Like just to be an asshole.
Yeah, but no, people gamble for the weirdest thing.
They gamble on the coin flip, thousands of dollars on the coin flip.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking great because you just see one guy walk in, watch the coin flip, and then smirk and walk out. And it's like, well, that guy's rich now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's
well,
funny.
that was a fast, fun little video. Not much to say about it.
We gotta have another video. It's only been like 5 minutes.
All right. Well, what do we got on the list there? I don't know.
What do we got?
I don't think we're gonna do the chocolate one. That's a bit too much.
Yeah, no.
Where the hell is the list? I never look at it.
Let me go find it.
I only went onto like the list for like to vote for Steven Seagal, and that was it. I didn't even look at the other.
Is it in the Smudcast simple poll? Is that where you're looking?
There's the Has Been Hotel one. We got the chocolate one. What else is there?
What looks short and sweet?
What actually is a deconstruction under the scope?
That sounds difficult.
I misread the Smudcast 237 or whatever voting ended. I misread it as voter fraud. I was like, Smud covered that?
Yeah, we covered voter
fraud.
fraud.
I misread that just now.
Why penises are shrinking across the world.
Oh boy.
Pass.
I swear.
Next question.
Okay. is Matt Pat just never is Matt Pat ever not on here?
For some reason, people still seem to think he's an okay content creator.
Oh no, I like him, but I'm just wondering why he's always here. It's just funny.
People recommend him.
Because he's a fucking moron.
I don't think he's a moron. I think he's
I think he's the biggest moron that's ever existed. Yeah, I've sat through a McDonald's video and a fucking Mario's communist, and he's a fucking moron. But that's just a game theory. Yeah, here's another theory. Fuck off, you tool. That's a hawk theory.
It's just a game.
Just a game theory. I'm just joking around until I'm not joking around. And then
Holy shit! For a second, you sounded American.
Oh, cool.
I was not prepared for that.
Here's a video that's 7 minutes long. It's called "The Long-Term Effects of Fight Club." Came out 4 years ago.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe share a video.
Do you know actually? They actually wanted Steven Seagal in for the main role of Fight Club. for Tyler Durden. Yeah.
Of course they did.
You're kidding me.
Is this for real? Huh?
Could you? Is this for real? Yeah. Oh, well, that was a good video. Thanks, Mud.
All right, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the brain.
Look around. I see a lot of new faces. Shut up!
The legacy of Fight Club has grown exponentially since its release in 1999. After making a modest theatrical box office run, it found better ground on home video. People were drawn to its rough story, brutal visuals, and quotable dialogue, including but not limited to
You were the all-singing, all-dancing crap of the world.
and
It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything.
and my personal favorite,
First person comes out this fucking door gets a lead salad, you understand?
Fight Club ranks as the 10th best movie of all time as rated by IMDb users. This movie is solidified in our culture as a rite of passage. It's a big movie night choice for high school and college friends, and in all one of the most well-known and praised films ever made. But for what aspects is Fight Club praised? Fans have always seemed to be more interested in the first half of the movie. Most of the quotes you'll hear or find around social media consist of ones found within the first 90 minutes.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
But it seems like people rarely discuss what Fight Club is actually about. Whenever I look for reviews or analysis videos, I only find ones
not that name.
The narrative. Like another late 90s movie, American History X. Over the last year or so, people seem to have lost track of the film's true meaning. If you don't believe me, check out the comment sections on YouTube for American History X clips. They're horrifying. I don't mean to say the general masses don't understand what Fight Club is about or can't perceive its themes.
Yeah,
The film's
American
audience
History
just
X
generally
was
tends to
fucking
love the
dismal.
radical Brad Pitt lifestyle presented, but rarely comments about how the film is extremely critical of Tyler's entire philosophy,
You're a moron.
which is all the last act of the film does. There's no real need for a summary, so I'll make this quick. Fight Club follows Edward Norton's character, Tyler Durden, and his new friend, Tyler Durden, played by Brad Pitt, as they start an underground fighting ring that becomes an antisocial military bent on destroying society.
The character is never named. The main character. It's called the narrator. For one.
Yeah.
I guess it's a long-term effect when, like, suddenly, like, the Maggie May fish cannon comes into your head. It's one of the long-term effect.
Well, that's a different level of confusion. That's
forgetting. Yeah.
She changed her mind 4 different times to explain who the hell Brad Pitt was. So.
She called him Jake once, and I was like, "Who the fuck is Jake?"
I'm just talking about Jake Skywalker.
Where?
Favorite character from Star.
Oof.
Learns that he is suffering from
favorite character from Star Wars is Captain
and he tries to stop the destruction of all the cities and campuses. The film's first main argument is one I have and still do agree with. We are, as human animals, bottling up these primal urges and feelings we naturally have to keep the status quo of a smooth-running society. Even so, we are still animals, and there are times when we need to get these urges out. Short-term exposure to Fight Club can indeed be healthy for the male psyche. We come from a long lineage of hunt or be hunted, and a couple hundred years of first world comforts will not make that go away. But long-term exposure to Fight Club brings about a new extreme, and this new extreme is just as bad as the consumer-driven, monotonous lifestyle shown in the beginning of the film.
Okay, this I don't understand, because short-term he's talking about it's all just catharsis.
Yeah, when he said long-term exposure to Fight Club, is he referring to the fucking movie, or is he referring to the club in the movie? Long-term exposure
I'm
to
assuming
Fight Club.
The philosophy found throughout, if you were to join this theoretical club.
I'm going to say, question: how many Fight Clubs do you actually know of in real life?
None.
Okay, don't all answer at once then. God. No, but yeah, it's like, okay, so I assume he's just talking about the movie, at which point it's like, okay, I don't know. Movies don't control everything I do.
I think he's talking about the cultural impact, I'm assuming, but you can't just start imagining this fictitious philosophy.
The cultural impact of something that came out 22 years ago. It's still floating around. Yeah, that means it's good. It means whatever message it was portrayed has stuck to at least 2 generations of people.
All right. Okay.
Tyler wants the bombings because he knows that, in the end, this new antisocial way of life is just as vapid as the one being left behind.
Fuck you! Fuck!
How is it antisocial?
It's quite the opposite.
They express their emotions in private, and then they live as the drones they're supposed to, and they do it very well. No one can believe that they're doing these secret things in the shadows, like planting bombs and all that stuff.
Yeah, but also them talking to each other is antisocial because talking to other humans is antisocial.
A man dealing with his various mental conditions is antisocial? Like, okay, I mean, it could be.
Maybe he misunderstands the word for them doing stuff against society instead of the psychological definition of antisocial, meaning lack of contact.
Yeah, but is he talking about the characters in the movie being antisocial, or like the people who like the movie being what is he talking about here?
Exactly. Like, I don't understand what he's.
Is it because the only person you could say is antisocial is probably the narrator and Tyler, because they're the same person talking to each other.
Right. At the end of the film, he kills his other part. So what's the long-term impact?
He also gets laid. He also gets laid quite a lot. So
yeah, I mean,
but then again, sex is antisocial.
Though.
That's the least social thing you can do.
I don't get this. Like, what is? He has to tell us what is the term he's referring to. In what context? Is it the real world? Is it in the movie world? Is it post-movie? Is it during the events of the movie? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. He's just saying the long-term effects of Fight Club. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Is it the narrator? Is it the characters he conscripts? Like, what is it?
Interacts with?
Yeah, which one? Yeah. Who's having the effect?
Who is he talking about?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's... Oh, carry on.
It's not going to make anything better. Instead of blindly listening to Starbucks commercials, everyone will just be blindly listening to Evil Tyler. Humans need structure. We need something to let...
yeah.
The people watching the movie or the characters? I still don't understand.
Yeah.
In general.
I don't know.
Well, if he means in general, then that's just shit point.
No one is going around starting up fight clubs and beating people up and planting bombs.
Yeah, like I keep saying,
people weren't doing that before Fight Club, and they're not doing it now.
Yeah, how many fight clubs have you ever been invited to?
How many terrorist organizations do you know? Like, what do you do?
Oh yeah, let me check my fucking post box, shall I? I've probably got like at least 2 fucking greetings cards from ISIS or something. I don't know. This doesn't happen. Have you tried to even my friend who goes to the gym, he's always wanted to do like some sparring. And I said, yeah, I'd do it. He soon pushes out of it. People just don't fight in fight clubs. People don't like getting hurt.
Unless they're trained to be a boxer, yeah, that's a very big jump from exercise to sparring.
Yeah, but he wants to branch out. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
He does like body weightlifting.
Yeah.
And stuff, and so he wants to do a bit of that. But yeah, he just keeps asking me to do it. But then he doesn't. Whenever we organise something, he's like, "Oh, I've got something else on today." It's like, I know, I get it. You don't want to get punched in the face. Don't worry. But like, I mean, it's like fighting's very difficult to like even do.
I want to spar.
Get into. Yeah, but
get me a plane ticket. I'll go.
Yeah. Okay. But...
All right.
To let us know we're in the right direction. Whether it's what kind of furniture you buy, or a cult leader offering you a true way to live, without structure, we fold into ourselves and lose our minds. Fight Club is in many ways about the choice between consumer-branded safety or horrifying violent freedom. We are dealing with Hobbes' social contract theory. Without society, life would...
Social contract theory, okay.
What does that even mean?
Is this
Here, I'll just Google it. I'll just Google it. I'll just fucking Google it. Social
is the music in the background from Grub? I really like this song.
There.
Yeah, it's a good song.
There.
There. With that cockney or whatever they've got strapped up. Oh,
it's there.
Okay, social contract theory concerns the legitimacy of the authority of the state over the individual. That's what it refers to.
Oh.
Now, as for how that falls into play in this specific context, he didn't really say. I mean, we can guess. Maybe he's saying
we don't like to speculate on this channel, so we can't do that.
I mean, well, if we were to, I would say maybe he's saying like what Tyler Durden is establishing a social contract over the people in the Fight Club, or is it helping people escape from the social contract of where they live?
Or is it helping people who watch the movie escape from the social contract they have? Or is
the movie establishing a social contract over the audience?
Yeah. Who knows?
We gotta get fucking Mark Twain in here.
It really depends on how we're viewing justice within a society. Like, if you're doing something bad, you should be under proper punishment. You should accept your punishment or not. I don't know.
You should accept a reasonable punishment for your crime. That's the thing. Well, that's my view. I don't because
even when you use an established term, I like to think it's really good to go into the definition and then talk about why that definition is relevant and how you can operationalize it to this specific context.
Yeah. Because I still don't know what he's actually who he's talking about. I still don't know whether it's people in the film or people.
Well, he still has to describe the term. Like we sort of understand what he's trying to get at, but it's like which philosopher are you referring to here? Because there's a few.
Very poor, brutish, and short. And that's what Tyler realizes. This thing he's been creating is not an end game. It is not well thought out.
It's not Tyler. It's not Tyler.
It's not well thought out. These guys are planting bombs over the course of months to bring down several buildings all at once. That takes planning. That takes organization.
That is
You don't
really far away from
accidentally-
antisocial, even though it has Jared
You don't
Leto in it.
accidentally, yeah, you don't accidentally trip into terrorist plots. You don't stumble along a whoopsie, planted a bomb. Oh no, you know it's there's a lot of planning going into this.
So it's not all chaos. It's definitely not just some random guy beating the crap out of other people.
They plant bombs
Like
now.
what-
They plant bombs now.
They plant bombs now. Is like what Mark says? Is he just thinking because Jared Leto's there that it's all about chaos? I'm an agent of chaos.
He's looking
live in a
for
society.
his forehead and like, oh, I can't read the damaged tattoo on it. God damn.
Actually, a damaged tattoo would fit. What's it? Is his name Angel Face? Something. This one.
Yes.
Because he gets brutally beaten up. Damaged tattoo would actually suit.
Any human can survive in this new world.
Maybe this movie is a prequel to
What the-
Suicide Squad.
When Tyler shoots himself in the head,
Wait, hold
he's
on.
not only
That was
Hold on.
Was that?
Hold on. Was that 2001: A Space
Yes,
Odyssey?
That's what it looked like. Yeah.
The monkey movie.
It's not well thought out. It's childish to think any human can survive in this new world order. We'd basically be the monkeys from 2001 all over again.
No.
When Tyler
yeah,
shoots
okay.
himself in the head,
Okay. Even he has rules when fighting.
Yeah.
How you fight, what you can do, yada yada.
It's not two monkeys battering each other with.
Yeah, I guess the guy has never seen two people fight.
Well, no,
Besides the monkeys from 2001.
no, he hasn't watched Fight Club to listen to what happens during a fight and what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why they are doing
No
it in the first
punching,
place?
no touching of the face and hair. Oh no, that's Anchorman. Sorry, wrong film. Or is it like Jewish Fight Club from Family Guy? No punching, no.
Yeah, the first two rules everyone knows. The third one is if someone gives up, the fight's over. So it's not like we're going to keep punching you till you pass out from, I don't know, concussion or something.
Punching till you're dead. That's why when the narrator punches Angel Face, it's really like brutal and a big plot point because he keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
To fuck him up. Yeah.
in the head, he's killing Evil Tyler. But the idea that Evil Tyler wants to unleash into the world. When he reunites with Marla, he's choosing the sappy romantic ending of finally getting with the girl. Unfortunately, it's too late. The poorly thought out philosophical plan is executed, and the
This
bombs
music
go
does
off.
not fit this
It's
video.
too loud. I can't hear this guy very well.
Yeah,
So
because I'm now listening to the music because I like this song and I haven't got a clue what he's saying.
so he's saying it's a soppy ending because he chooses to kill his other half and save what's her face, and this is too late.
That's the first time.
Because
that's the first time I've ever heard of it being called a soppy romantic ending as well. That's the first time I've ever heard of someone say that about the end of the fight.
I liked the analogy of this is an allegory for a romance, because throughout the story, she is like, you were a totally different person last night. Like, what was that? It's this weird relationship between man and woman, how you behave during the dating or courting ritual, and then after you've grown accustomed to each other, then you get rid of that skill set, and now you actually talk to her as a person or as a normal person that you're treating as a loved one. So this whole process was to me like an allegory for relationships, which is very weak, but you could make that argument. But to say it's too little too late because he finally defeated his other self, it's like, well, yeah, but there's other things going on aside from his counterpart. So what do you mean?
Yeah,
it's become a beast of itself. Like he goes to other cities. There's all these other fight clubs, and they're all nodding to him. Like, yep, we know. There's nothing he can do about it.
Yep.
Anyway, those are the rules. I don't know if you guys remember them all, but like you can't use weapons, you can't use you can't wear shirts or shoes, that sort of thing. You have the last rule is you have to fight. It's your first night at Fight Club. You have to fight. Yeah.
I'm just gonna drop out here because I'm really exhausted. I had an exhausting day. I almost fell asleep, which is a good thing.
All right.
Yeah,
that's great.
Have fun, everyone.
Take it easy, Wisp.
All right. Have a good night.
Take care, Wisp. Good night.
You too. Have fun.
All right.
It's a miracle he's actually going to sleep.
Yeah. It's good.
He's not getting fucking bombed
without
he does it.
without coffee. Is that maybe the coffee helped him? I don't know.
Yeah, he's not drinking with sleep tablets and rum. So it's always a positive.
That's a German tradition.
Yeah.
The end of is literally the end of Tyler and Marla's life. As shown earlier,
It's not the end of their life. Why would you say that?
It's not. They disabled the bomb in that building.
Yeah.
That's like the kick that like they couldn't disable all the other bombs though.
Yeah.
Did he watch the movie?
Yeah. Unless he's talking like
the film ends, so they don't exist anymore.
maybe he's talking metaphorically. Like their life is now they have to deal with the aftermath of what just happened. It's like no, they don't. They can run away. They can say nothing. It's like,
weird shit.
Yeah, no one will know anything about who's done what or anything. The cops are in on it.
Yeah, she doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on because again, the stupid multiple personality sort of crap. So he has no recollection of whatever Tyler was doing. So he could pass a lie test.
Also, a lot of the cops are part of the Fight Club.
Yeah, they're part of it. So they would just like, no, nothing happened. We just heard explosions. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
The bomb Tyler thought he used is still ticking. It would make sense that the building Tyler is in wouldn't explode at the same time as the others because of the delay brought from the fight Tyler has with himself. The dissolving of the film is the fire of the explosion, burning the celluloid, and the single frame of a man's large penis is evil Tyler's last practical joke on everyone.
What? What? What was that? I'm gonna search that.
Let's go back.
Is there a single frame of a penis?
There are plenty of these cuts of like single frames throughout the movie. Yeah,
I know of Tyler like popping in and out of a frame. I know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. But like, yeah, it does have that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, I know about him popping in and out. I'm just saying about the last frame of his penis as a final thing to the audience. I'm like,
it is a hidden penis. He's right. One of the most famous scenes in the movie is where Tyler and the narrator talk about secretly splicing one frame of graphic pornography into movies. The goal, have it enter an audience member's subconscious and make him or her feel unsettled for reasons they can't quite believe. And at the very end of the movie, for one frame, Fincher spliced in a penis. Oh.
Maybe that's why the movie wasn't doing too well.
I don't, honestly, no one remembers this because it was like, how could you possibly?
No.
But like,
what a funny
that's
guy.
not an argument, sir. You can't just say, yeah, there's random cuts of one frame shots of stuff in a film.
Look at this penis. Look at the long-term effects of this penis. No,
also, why would two children watch Fight Club in a movie theater?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
You'll get an F on parenting, woman.
Even if it is their parent.
Yeah. Good point.
Fans praise Fight Club because it's so grand and awe-inspiring to see the corporate buildings collapse and the Pixies play in the background.
No, stop. Your voice is lower than the music.
Yeah, I know.
I can't hear, and there's explosions going. I can't hear his point. It's awe-inspiring. What? I don't know what you're saying. Oh, editing, my boy, editing.
Turn the gain down on that track, my man. Just
Yeah.
Well, he would need to make a video essay on that.
Or just, use a silent bit of clip to voice over.
Described. The movie's not happy. The movie is not cool. The movie is sad, with a sad ending.
What?
Sad ending. He can finally remove this psychotic personality of himself and move on with his life.
Yeah.
Is that sad?
He gets the girl. I don't.
Oh no, he killed Brad Pitt. How sad.
He stops the evil. Yeah, he stops the guy who's causing him all this weird, crazy stuff that's happening. He saves the girl. The girl likes him.
Yeah.
And he has a cult to command.
Oh no, he's probably really upset because now he's got like Tim Burton chasing after him or something. I don't know. It's just.
I'm surprised Maggie Mae Fish didn't talk about the penis.
Yeah.
I bet you she didn't even know about it.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
not watched the movie.
Yeah.
I bet she's not watched it and she has no idea it even exists.
But she was like brave enough to like look through the movie for Green Door.
Well, she made her own penises. That's the. I'm going to associate this with a porno. Yeah, that's a good idea.
If I can't find the penis, what's a great one?
And then, of course,
I will bring the penis to fight.
the building that they were working in, that's clearly a concentration camp. I was like, what? No, Maggie.
Another phallic reference. It's like going down.
It's a bunch of men.
When everything's a phallic reference, nothing will be. It's
just like the Green Door.
A debate has gone on. Film was created. Do violent movies make violent people? To me, the answer has always been a resounding no. It can be Bonnie and Clyde, or Friday the 13th, or Kill Bill.
What?
But violence does not warp the minds of people. What can easily warp minds are...
You trying to tell me violence doesn't warp the minds of people?
No, violent films doesn't warp the minds. No, that's true.
Oh, he says it in
No, the people who have got warped minds before they watched anything. Because 99% of humans can watch something and know this is fake, this is not what you meant to do. If anyone watches something and goes, yes, I'm going to do that, their mind was already warped. So I always say, no. At the end of the day, this argument's been going on since the dawn of time. Something's always warped people's brain. Naughty cave paintings in 1200 BC were probably blamed on the rise in clubbings or something like that. I don't know. Bloody Renaissance artists were supposed to be right with rising violence and stuff. People like Picasso were said to be with bad stuff. Rock and roll, then video games, and then now movies and stuff. There's always something. Society always wants a scapegoat for violence instead of looking at itself.
Here's Cyrek. Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox has a similar scene just before the freeze frame. A guy in the stadium stands and has his penis out? What?
No. I know exactly what scene he's on about. A guy stands up, or a guy or a girl, I can't remember if it is a guy or a girl, and their fly is down. And they have to zip it up. In the beaches, yeah. If that happens, yeah. It's not like a penis or anything, you just see their underwear.
I'm trying to look for that, but I cannot find it. Anyway. Here is Francis Ford Coppola. Thank you, sir. The man lost his psychotic self and is getting stuff from a bitch who went to a psych ward. My man has won. I don't care what any limp-wristed Marxist says about it. How do you know he's a Marxist?
That's true, yeah.
And the only thing I could find about his show is that like he made a movie where he like had made a title that like, oh, in October of 2020, I started to miss movie theaters. So I started making a movie about it.
About what?
Took him like half a year.
What's his movie? What's his movie about though?
He's filming the movie theater buildings.
Right.
So it's I guess it's grand art. We just can't understand it.
Okay, well, good for him. Hope he succeeds.
Anyway, back to gorillas.
Yeah, back to the.
Just Taker 610, General Zod in Man of Steel. I will find his Wang Doodle. What?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It was actually Superman and Zod fighting that destroyed the buildings and not the bombs.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
Man of Steel. Like at the end of the film, Zack Snyder put a picture of Brad Pitt's dick for like one frame, so that the audience would feel uncomfortable and disturbed after watching the movie. Oh dear.
All right.
Oh, we're actually doing something. We're actually getting through this video quite quick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we can barely hear him.
Half an hour. Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting.
Our ideas. Human in a developing society will watch a movie in their lifetimes, and it's not the violence or the sex that can harm them, it's the misinterpretation of the film's themes that can hurt. In Fight Club's case, back in 2009, a stupid kid planted a homemade bomb.
I don't care. I don't care. This is no. What year? What year was it?
He was inspired by Brad Pitt's
2009.
This is a
10 years.
People need to understand that the movie they are watching is just a movie. It's still images flashing in front of the screen 24 times a second, giving off the illusion of movement.
The movie goes on, and nobody in the audience has any idea.
This understanding is especially crucial if the movie tackles a hot-button issue, like for instance American History X, which I mentioned earlier. The film's central character, once again played by Edward Norton, is a passionate neo-Nazi who is quick with his words and brimming with knowledge and statistics. But just because he makes a good argument doesn't mean he's right. Just because he can spout out numbers and facts regurgitated from his mentor doesn't excuse the pain and violence he inflicts on people. I had a friend from high school who seriously thought Edward Norton's character should have joined back up with the neo-Nazis to take revenge for his brother's death. As I mentioned before, the comments sections and clips for American History X on YouTube are horrifying. But this is not what the movie is truly about. The film is about corrosive hate and the way it affects people, no matter your race. I'm sure there are plenty of people who believe Tyler's philosophy on life is correct and they should live by these beliefs. These are examples of why you have to take the entire movie's message. If you don't, you're watching movies wrong.
Oh.
Man. He said
wow. I was not expecting a quote from Mr. Willems.
He said the thing.
So, guys,
I am a student of Willems.
In order to watch this movie, you have to understand the entirety of it.
You misunderstand the themes.
What is the entirety of Fight Club, guys? Do you know? I don't know.
Well,
I wish I knew because apparently I'm watching movies wrong.
000 to the end. That's the entirety of it. When the disc goes back to the main menu, and you got to pick either play or scene selection back in the old day.
Oh no!
That's the entirety. Or if you went to watch it in the cinema, when the staff say, "Sir, you have to leave now. You've been here for 4 hours."
if you don't watch this movie this way, you're wrong. You missed
4 hours, Hawk. Like there's like 2 minutes left from the Snyder Cut. Come on.
Yeah.
I want to watch the entire thing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the after credit thing so I can see what happens in the sequel to the Snyder Cut. Oh wait. Silly me.
Ay.
This is a terrible video.
This went horrible. I didn't know he was going to go this way. I thought he was going to be talking about like people who follow his philosophy are going to be doing XYZ, but no, it's just some kid decided to plant a bomb. You're like, what?
And then the kid said he was inspired by Fight Club. Was he? Was he actually inspired by Fight Club, or is that just the thing that the media jumped on to?
Is this like the same fucking thing in the 90s that like those school shooters were inspired by Doom?
Well, is this the same thing as the guy who shot up the Dark Knight Rises similar thing being inspired by the Joker, when in reality it wasn't at all?
Yeah, and it was even the Dark Knight Rises, so...
Yeah, and also he spray painted his hair red so that his friend could see him more clearly in the cinema so they wouldn't shoot each other. Because it was, you know...
The Joker doesn't even have red hair.
Yeah, I know. The guy just... All he had was red hair, and he said, "Look, he looks like the Joker." I'm like, "Yeah, no." But he's inspired by
the Joker. Doesn't have red hair though.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. That he has no idea about like the movie that he was. He just went there because that was the biggest movie at the time.
Yeah, so. That was the most popular movie to where he could shoot people up. That had nothing to do with all that. He was going to shoot up. Didn't matter what movie it was. He was going to shoot him up. Had it been Titanic 2, he probably would have shot the whole place up. It was going to be the biggest movie. Do you know what I mean?
I am the king of the world.
So, but this is what I mean. It's like whenever you read something in the newspaper and say, "Oh, he was inspired by this," most likely, no, it wasn't. The media's just lying to make a story.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Also, well done for picking out a random kid from 2009 who made a homemade bomb, a sign of the long-term effects of Fight Club. You really had to dig deep for that, didn't you?
Fight Club isn't a movie. I love it for the great acting, the fantastic direction, the energy and passion that went into telling this twisted story. I love it for the ending because it does go against the typical Hollywood film, and I appreciate that a major studio allowed Fincher and crew to do.
Does it really go against the typical Hollywood film? The guy defeats the bad guy and gets the girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, the ending's actually just a picture of a dick, so yeah, it does go against the usual Hollywood ending.
Oh, dear.
The dicking usually comes before film.
Can you imagine if there's like some sensors out there that track every single frame through like an algorithm or something? It's like, wait a second.
There probably is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, we let one slip through, we ain't letting another.
Oh.
Do it their way. I didn't know we were just on the cusp of a national tragedy. We can't have endings like this anymore.
National tragedy?
Cusp of a national tragedy?
About?
Oh my god, are you going to mention 9/11?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, wow!
Osama bin Laden was inspired by Fight Club.
Oh, so yeah, what do you mean national tragedy? My nation was perfectly fine. So we can't. So because America got bombed, or America had 2 towers blown up, and people can't make films about towers blowing up.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Are we going into this territory because you literally
a lot of games and movies had to get canceled or modified because of that at the time. But
remember in the 90s? Do you remember the 90s when the Americans kept making tons of movies about the fucking IRA? And treating the IRA like misunderstood people, like Patriot Day, stuff like that. No, yeah. Do you know that what always makes me laugh? You know what defeated the IRA and stopped them from doing major terrorist attacks in the UK, murdering people? 9/11. 9/11 helped that situation because Americans stopped donating money to the IRA because they finally got a taste of what terrorism actually was like, and they didn't like it, and they stopped sending money across. The IRA lost 97% of their funding after 9/11.
Well, fuck.
For Americans paying to blow up British pubs and clubs and and streets and massive and killing people in England, like in Manchester and Birmingham and stuff like that. So. Yeah, but we still made movies and the plucky Irish resistance and stuff and all that crap. But oh no, Fight Club's got a couple of skyscrapers getting blown up on the cusp of a national tragedy. Yeah, so what?
Yeah, Man of Steel has a bunch of skyscrapers blowing up.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, why is that? Why
Well,
is that?
yeah, because
always
eventually
fine,
we
but-
stopped being sensitive to that. It was only like if it was a movie or a game that was coming out the same year. Like I know Spider-Man 2000 on
Yes.
the PlayStation 1, they had to modify it
Yeah,
because the
yeah, I
ending
know.
of the game looked like the Empire State Building, so they had to change it. But that's because it was the same year.
Yeah, but I can't imagine like Japan coming out with a game like one of their towers got destroyed. That would be the talk. They would be making all kinds of media about that. Where were you when this tower fell down? And all this the romance stories and this and that.
In 2007 when there was the 7/7 bombing in
Right.
the UK, we still had stuff with war and shooting ups with Londons and everything like that in games and movies and stuff. Loads of people died, and it's just one of those things. I think probably with America it was the fact that it was the first bloody nose you'd had in a long time, and the American society didn't quite know how to react because it's never really happened before on such a scale like that. While a lot of other nations have had it happen repeatedly. I think that might be what it is. But to equate blowing up skyscrapers in Fight Club to then on the cusp of a national tragedy, Fincher can't predict the future. No one in 1999 knew that the Twin Towers is going to get blown up.
You have to remember that the original book was published in the 90s, so
yeah,
it's just bad timing. It's not a big
pretty
deal.
weird. Yeah.
Still, Fight Club is a movie. It's important in the way it criticizes the way of life we live, and the people who believe breaking away from it will achieve any sort of enlightenment. But without the needed barrier between the film and reality, we get people like that kid blowing up a Starbucks because he was inspired by a fictitious character. Lots of humanity and...
So
press pause. When was this video made?
This video came out in
2017.
Yeah.
2017. I really wonder what his views on them smashing up and burning Starbucks down nowadays is like.
Oh, that's okay.
That'd be ironic, wouldn't it? So, no, this is what I always come to whenever they make these, because let's put it straight. He's now saying Fincher should have known what happened in 2-3 years, so he should know that in 2-3 years, what should happen. So this video is just crap. Also, we're talking about a kid who blew up a Starbucks, right? I've never heard about this. So obviously, was it out? Did he actually blow it up? Did it go off? Did it actually happen? What happened? You're saying is you should have a very quick snippet of a news article where it just said made a homemade bomb, not that it went off. And Fight Club was mentioned once in the whole thing, apart from the main headline. It was mentioned once. So I don't fully believe you, but that's just me.
And no certain are the long-term effects of Fight Club on its participants. As time goes on, the legend of Fight Club grows, and with that, the central message is fading away, and the antisocial themes move more to the forefront, and that's the long-term effects of Fight Club on its audience.
He never explained what he meant by antisocial themes.
Oh, so he was talking about the audience, right? Okay.
Okay, so what are the antisocial themes of Fight Club again?
Yeah, he never said.
We will never know.
The world may
Don't
never
be part
know.
of society.
Don't build bombs, guys. Don't ever tell stories about bombs, or else you'll build bombs. Okay.
Bombs are bad. Okay. Really, really bad. Okay.
Bombs are bad.
So don't do it.
Okay.
Because it's bad.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Just don't play any video games, or don't make any video games with violence, because you might inspire people to do that kind of violence. It's like, no. We've had this argument before.
Just stand in the white room.
As we speak, I'm playing Donkey Kong, and I'm beating the fucking shit out of this crocodile. And there's nothing this guy can do about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anti-social themes, like which, where, when, who, what'd they do?
Some kid blew for Starbucks, maybe. Possibly,
you could argue maybe
ago.
if they actually physically started fight clubs or whatever, like that would be funny.
Yeah.
I'd be like, really?
If say in 2016, when he was making this video, fight club in Louisiana kills 600 people, I'd be like, okay, yeah, they probably take that a bit too far. But random teenager makes homemade bomb, threatens to blow up Starbucks, says he was inspired by Fight Club. It's like, right, okay.
Yeah.
See, look, Fight Club's inspiring all these people. I mean, this one kid who was probably a loon before. They always bring up one example from a source which is like literally looks like a local paper. You know what I mean? It's always one really random, deep, dark web source, and you're like, yeah, and it's like, see, this is all the proof I need. No, you need a bit more. I don't say Bigfoot exists because of one grainy photo from 1926 or something. You know?
All right. Well, that was fast. It wasn't that horrible. It was just sort of weird.
He's reviewing movies wrong.
He's leaving a lot out to make an argument that's tangible and cogent. If you're going to start your argument with, oh yeah, by the way, I don't know what the context is of who I'm talking about, but you're wrong if you watch this movie.
Until the last line. The last line was, that's the long-term effects of the Fight Club audience. I'm like, oh, so the audience is who you've been talking about. Well, then no, you're wrong. Okay.
Yeah, the evidence is one kid. It's like one deranged kid who made a bomb. It's like that. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. He wants to attack the banking system through Starbucks, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I planted a homemade bomb in Starbucks. Yes.
Something like that. I don't know.
Club, right? I'm like Fight Club. No. No.
You sure he wasn't watching like cartoons where they have all kinds of bombs blowing stuff up? Like
yeah, like is it, like just like an Acme bomb or something.
Yeah.
Just
what? It takes some effort to build a bomb, guys. You research it. You have to get the proper ingredients. Yeah. Is it a timer? Yeah.
You can't just like a movie and now you know how to make a bomb.
Yeah, even the stuff in the movie, he talks about soap. You can't make a bomb from soap. I don't know what the hell that was about, but there's
also bear in mind, what was that? 2009. So for 10 whole years between 1999 and 2009, that guy couldn't find one single bit of evidence about someone copying Fight Club. And then from 2009 to 2017, he couldn't find anything else. So what was it 2017? So in 18 years, he found one person. That's not bad. I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to have a Jack Thompson argument anymore. This is getting silly. It's just it's one of those strong masculine films about males. Oh, it must be bad. Oh, look, a kid was inspired because he said so from the film, therefore it's bad. Like what? No.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
I'm pretty sure that kid in that interview room wasn't being like, yeah, I was inspired by Fight Club. I bet he was like, Mom, oh God, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to.
Remember that movie we watched with Brad Pitt?
Why is that dick on the picture?
Yeah. I was inspired by the one frame of a penis to blow up a Starbucks. What?
Because penises are shrinking everywhere worldwide. So
that's the antisocial message of the movie, is to blow up buildings with your penis or something. I don't know.
Yeah. For God's sake, Maggie, get out. We're not interested in what you have to say. This is a serious investigation.
That would be a Maggie conclusion. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, what a woman.
We're going to see her another few weeks. It's going to be great.
Oh yeah, cool. I'm washing my hair that Friday. So
here's Avery. Look, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's Alu Akbar. I must now blow up the coffee time.
It turns out like Al Qaeda didn't actually want to blow up the Twin Towers. They were aiming for the Starbucks, but missed.
Yes.
didn't realize how small the Starbucks was. The second biggest thing.
Yeah, they thought Starbucks must be the biggest thing in America. They're like, where is it?
Isn't Starbucks like from Seattle?
Probably, I don't know. Ahmed, watch out for those 2 tower-like things on our way to bomb Starbucks.
Here's Joe Crazy. I was inspired to build a clone army after playing Star Wars Republic Commando.
Fucking love that game, man.
Yeah.
I bought a 3D printer and started printing. I couldn't stop. Okay.
Oh dear. You can say anything, like, this argument, like, it inspires people. You can say that for absolutely anything.
Because, when you have an antisocial message of a bunch of people punching each other, you want to go out and build bombs.
Oh, yeah.
I once watched the Teletubbies, and I went on a genocidal rampage in Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
well, that's understandable.
With
that
ice cream cones.
Yeah, it's
or
like,
something obscure. It's like,
you
what?
can say, yeah.
Now, if the kid actually made bombs out of soap, that's pretty ingenious. I'd like to know how he did that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be, yeah. But obviously, it wasn't newsworthy enough to get onto anything more than the local paper. So it sounds like he did a really poor pipe bomb or something. So.
Well, I think that's all we're going to have to talk about today. It wasn't, two very amazing videos to cover, but Steven Seagal was enough for one, but it was so quick.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was good. I enjoyed that.
Steven Seagal was good.
Yeah. It cheered me up after yesterday's horrible video.
Oh, that one. Oh.
It's nice having nice videos sprinkled in the, get us through like the horrible month, because we've still got Renegade Cut and Mike Gimme Fish to look forward to this month, haven't we?
Yeah, that's Friday's last.
He was actually in this video, wasn't he? Renegade Cut.
Yes, Renegade Cut was in one of the shots.
Yeah. His Fight Club video was in the YouTube list.
And this guy disagreed with it.
Disagreed with it.
Or like he said, like he couldn't find like these things mentioned that like he was referring to like as the long-term effects.
Yeah, there's no pretentious twat on YouTube. Let's be that guy and make a video about it. It's like, thanks.
Couldn't make the Willem's argument for a movie.
Yeah.
Renegade Cut's not pretentious enough. I gotta upstage him. It's like, oh, that's your ambition in YouTube? Okay.
Renegade Cut's not Northern South Korean enough for my liking, so I have to...
Oh boy. Okay, let's call it a night. Thanks guys for coming in. I always appreciate your time and having a good time talking about silly crap like this. So Fight Club's a great movie. Go watch it if you haven't. I know it's pretty much spoiled, but it's still fun to watch. So
yeah.
Oh, there's plenty to watch on it.
If you haven't seen Fight Club, just watch Maggie Fish's video, because she hasn't watched it either. So you won't get too much spoiled.
Yeah, it's all that toxic masculinity and fascism. Fight Club.
If you want to know about the Green Door, her Fight Club video is the best video to watch about it. If you want to know about Fight Club, watch anything else.
Oh God! All right, thanks guys.